Hi everyone, this is Christine Jossi of Mail Something Pretty, and thank you for signing up for my mailing list. This is the free tutorial that I promised you on making gift card boxes. So these are 3 samples of the boxes I designed, and you can make them any colors, any theme. They're really quite versatile and they're kind of fun to make. So just to show you what they look like on the inside, I put a belly band on these boxes, so when you slide it off, then you can open up your box and there's a gift card inside. I created this little bump here so the gift card stands up, but you don't have to use it if you want the gift card to be flat. But it's also a great size box for candy. You can put cash if you're giving a gift. You could put jewelry. It's a nice size box, but I specifically designed it for the gift card. So let me show you how you can make your own. You don't need a whole lot of materials. You really just need a paper cutter and either with your paper trimmer that has a score blade on it or another means of scoring, because we will be making some score marks. So I'm just going to open up my extender so I can cut a bigger size. This is a standard 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock, and we are going to cut it in half as if we would have a card at 5.5. And I need my final piece to be 8 inches. So I can either trim it at 8 or sometimes, actually it does the same thing. I've just discovered to use this side of my trimmer. So I've been just cutting 1/2 inch off. So my final piece is 5.5 inches wide by 8 inches tall. So this is my cheat sheet right here that I will post all these measurements for you too, or you can take a screenshot or you can write them down. I'll kind of leave them out a little bit. We are going to score. So we're looking at the long way here. We are going to score at 1 inch. My score blade is the lighter gray one. So 1 inch, 3.5, 4.5, and 7. And then I'm going to flip it and score this side at 1 and 5. That's not right. It should be 1 and 4.5. Let me fix that. Let me fix that right here. So 4.5. Okay, because we want an inch. We want an inch border around the whole thing. So this is correct. I'm glad I saw that. All right, so I think we're done with that, at least for now. Okay, so this is what we end up with our score marks. So we are going to do a little trimming, and I'm going to hold it here on the landscape side, and I'm just going to notch, and you're going to see little triangles. So how I remember which ones to notch are these little tabs, so these 1 inch, there's 3 on each side. I'm going to notch just those. Now, if you happen to notch all of them, it's fine. It's not a big deal. It will still work. I just find, and I'll show you that by doing it this way, it helps me get a straighter edge when I fold it together. I'm going to flip it and just do the same thing on the opposite side. So I'm going to notch the 2 sides of my little tab here. I'm going to notch this inner little tab, so straight up, and then a little triangle, and then this one. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So all those little inner tabs I notched. I left these big ones alone. Okay, again, if you do it all, it's fine. So now I'm going to fold on all of the score lines. Go this way, and then don't forget to do the inside ones. So we want all of these score lines to be folded. So you can probably see now how this box is going to come together. So now how I like to put it together with glue. This is the multi-purpose liquid glue. All of the products that I'm using are sold. They are Stampin' Up! Products, and I sell them all. You're welcome to look at my blog and all that, but all the materials I use for all my projects is Stampin' Up! Because I think that their quality is superior, and I just really like them. Okay, so I folded it so that I can kind of see these two inner. So here's the real box. I folded this piece back a little bit. I folded this piece back a little bit. It just makes it a little easier to hold. So I'm going to just put my glue. Now, here's a tip. Do not put glue on the edges. Put them a little bit in, because when we squeeze it together, if you had it on the edges, the glue would ooze out and then it would be really sticky. So I'm going to line up this straight edge with the straight edge of this fold. And same thing, this fold with this straight edge. And I just hold it for a second. This glue is really great. It dries pretty quick. It gives you like a second if you needed to move things around, but then it sticks and it holds really tight. Okay, and then I'm going to flip it around and do the same thing. I'm just going to fold this back a little bit, hold it in my hand, put glue, not on the outsides, but on the little insides here, and fold this up. So straight edge to folded edge, and same thing on this one. Okay, so there's the bottom of our box. See, it really does come together quick. You can kind of see, hopefully, the notches. So sometimes if, that one's not too bad, but if as you cut, you're a little off, those notches give you a little wiggle room to kind of move around. But again, if you don't, you can actually do the box without notching at all, or you could notch them all. But I found that way I showed you a little bit easiest. Okay, so then we're just going to glue those ends to here, but before we do that, I want to show you a little trick. I decided now to notch this piece. I just find it easier to do it now than earlier, in case you get mixed up which one to do. In this piece, because then when you fold it, the box down, you have this, it's just a nice little edge. All right, again, not necessary, but I just found it nice. So I'm going to, same thing, glue right here, straight edge to folded edge, hold for a second, and then I'll do this side. And that really, in a nutshell, is your box. The rest is all decoration. All right, so there's the structure of your box. Pretty easy. So, a few things here. I showed you I had this little stopper. I'm trying to think, what did I call it on here? A rest box. I didn't really know what to call it. I just thought it looked nice and to have it kind of sticking up. Now, certainly the gift card fits straight in, so you can do that. But if you wanted, oh, actually, before I do that, you can put, I wrapped up some money in a ribbon, so that makes a nice gift. Like I said, jewelry. You can put, these are these little fun size, or I don't know if that's what they're called, individual size Kit Kats, but you can put whatever you want in your box. But I just wanted to show you have options, and I want to show you that little rest box. So what I did was I need to cut a 1 by 5 inch strip. So I'm going to use 1 and by 5, and then I'm going to score it every inch. So I'll score it at 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. To me, it looks like one of those Tootsie Rolls that have the little perforations on them. Okay, and so then you're just going to fold it, and you're going to make just a little cube here, a little box, and we'll glue it together. I'll just hold it for a second, and then I'm going to glue it in my box. So doesn't matter, but I'm going to put the seam down. So I'll put glue on, this will be at my bottom, and then this will be that that side. So I'm going to eyeball the center and hold it down for a second just to get it to stick. And you can see on this one, I even put a heart, just as a little decoration. You could put, this is actually what we're going to put on the front of this green box, but you could put like a little, maybe put it closer to the edge, a little saying, you know, from the, you know, your family's name, or, but feel free to decorate. Use all the spaces to decorate. All right, so that's in there. So there's a different gift card, so that will go in there. And then we'll decorate the top. So I already pre-cut, so this video wasn't too long. My pattern paper. So let's see, that's the box, that's the little rest box. So the front pattern paper is 3 1/4 by 2 1/4. So that's what the size is. So I'm gonna use glue on this whole project. Okay, and then we need a belly band. Well, you don't need a belly band. This one, actually, I just tied ribbon around it. So you could either untie it or slide the ribbon off. So you could leave it as is. You don't even need a belly band. You can just put a little tag on top. But if you wanted one, it's just 1 by 11 inches. So that's really the whole length, or yeah, the length of the paper just by 1 inch. And I'm not going to score it. So what I find works best is I just kind of eyeball the center and loosely, I'm not going to really tightly, but loosely wrap it around. Because if you did it too tight, it wouldn't slide off. And then I'm going to put a little glue and glue it down again. I don't want it super tight, but I don't want it so it's falling off. So you see you have those, loosen up a little bit. I have a little like room on the sides. And once that glue dries, then I'm just going to almost pinch the sides here. So that makes my score marks. Okay, so see, it's loose enough to slide on and off. That one actually might be a little too loose. Let's see if I have enough time. I do. Make that one a little bit tighter. That's better. Okay, so there's my belly band. And then you decorate. So I already pre-cut everything. I'm going to, oops. Let's see. We like the dark trees in front. Yeah, I think we'll do that. So again, I'll just use my glue. I'm gonna put some dark trees on here. And then I will just trying to decide if I want it, which direction. Put some more trees. And then I already stamped my sentiment here. I'll use dimensionals for these to pop it up. Okay, so there is another box. I'll close this one, slide this one back on. Oh, actually, I wanted to show you one more thing before I closed out. This one I put paper on the edge. So if you wanted to do that, that's what these are. Let's see, the front pattern, that was the top one. You need 2, so for the front and the back and then the sides. So 2 of 3 1/4 by 3/4 and 2 for the sides, 2 1/4 by 3/4. So that's what those are. So if you were going to put paper on the front, then you know how I notched this side here? You may not want to do that. I just left that alone because it just makes it harder to match up the paper. So that's a little tip there. Okay, so good. I didn't forget that. All right, so here are my boxes. Again, you can make them any themed, any colors, any decorations. Go to town. But I just wanted to show you the construction of the box and how it's pretty easy and versatile. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for signing up for my mailing list. I hope you enjoy all my future posts and emails and videos. And don't be a stranger, reach out to me. I'm easily found. Email me, Christine@mailsomethingpretty.com. You can visit my website, mailsomethingpretty.com, write a comment on any of the posts. I write back to all of them, or and you'll have all my information in the emails to come as well. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this project. Let me know. Thanks and have a great day. Bye-bye.